Sunday. I decided to go live outside today because it's gorgeous. Um, Spring is here, so I wanted to take advantage of it. We're going to do the weekly forecast, Aries through Pisces. And yeah, see what we got going on for you guys this week. Say hey to me if you're in here. I'm going to get my cards ready. I'm going to do a little meditation. Don't mind my dog if you can hear him in the background. Today's kind of like a bittersweet day for me, so I'm going to go a little bit faster than I would. My oldest son is finally, I shouldn't say finally, he's only 20. He's flying the coop. He's moving out today. He's got his first place. And so if you hear some noise in the background, they're downstairs moving. And I'm like happy for him, but I'm like, I want to cry. But I'm going to hold it together for you guys. But when I get off of here today, I'm going to send my baby off into the real world. Maybe he'll come say hi before my live is over. So, yeah, that's what I have going on. For those of you who don't know, I had my son when I was a teenager, and we kind of grew up together, so we have a very interesting mother-son relationship in that sometimes I feel like we're more friends, soulmates versus mom and son. So, but he's always been my sidekick. I'm gonna miss him so much. I know he'll come visit me, but anyways, enough about me. That's kind of what I have going on. So if he pops in to say bye or whatever, I might have to stop for a moment. And yeah. So enough about me. Let's talk about you. I'm going to go Aries through Pisces. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm feeling lovely today. I hope you are too. This energy is ripe for new beginnings, clearing the slate, and I've been seeing a lot of that in my readings. A lot of new coming in, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more on that for each zodiac sign. I'm going to use the tried and true traditional tarot today, paired with the light seers. We're going to use our singing bowl to get started and go from there. If you don't know how this works, I'm going to meditate in between each zodiac sign just to clear my energy and to get any channeled messages that might want to come through. So you can either meditate with me or talk amongst yourself. Hey, Infinite, welcome back. I kept you a moderator. I hope that's okay. If not, let me know. And let's go ahead and get started. Aries. So, Aries, I got a song almost right off the bat, and I honestly don't know the title or the singer, but it goes, and if my walls come tumbling down, you are the one, you are the only one. Don't mind my flat singing. Do you guys know what song that is? She said, and if my walls come tumbling down, you are the one, you are the only one. So some of you might be letting your defenses down, letting your wall down, letting some love in this week. You know, maybe you've got somebody really close to you that you feel comfortable to, that you can confide in, or you might be that person for another. It's like, in general, Aries, you might have a habit of maybe only showing people what you want to show them or having your walls up. But with one specific person, you might be opening up this week or being vulnerable towards, or they might be being that way towards you. Okay, so that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. And interestingly enough, the only image I got was it looked like somebody was holding maybe a bird or a small animal and they were petting it. So I don't know if you got a bird's nest or baby birds around your home, your apartment. You might see one this week. That could be a sign for you of something that you've asked for. So be on the lookout for that, I guess. But it also symbolically talks about nurturing and being more nurturing towards the environment, towards others, towards yourself. And that really being highlighted for you. Okay, so nurture yourself, Aries. This is a good week. That's kind of a warm song. So I feel, yeah, the walls come tumbling down. So let's see what the overall energy is then for you, Aries, and get some tarot out. You have the square here. So you've been having some challenges, yes? Maybe some tension. This full moon could have got you, could have frustrated you, could have put some pressure on. You could have felt just a little bit tense, to say the least. This is all about coming out of that challenging energy, Aries, and allowing this week to bring you the answers, reconciliation if you need it, to reorient you to what's important to you. Because I feel like maybe it was easy to lose sight of like some really important things or important pieces of your life if your focus was on other areas that maybe weren't going so well. And it's like Spirit saying, redirect your focus onto what is going well, and then what's not going well will resolve itself. Okay. So I think that it's hard to let your walls down, right? When there's challenging energy, when there's tension, okay, when you feel like there's a lot of demands being placed on you, possibly at work or within relationships, whatever. But that's kind of the guidance, okay, is to kind of let some of that go. All right. So let's see here, Aries, let's get a card out for you. Oh, yeah. Woo, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords. So some of you have some tension building up in the energy, and it's from suppressed emotion, okay? Not really expressing yourself. Some of you might be dealing with someone that's closed off. You might have been closed off. It's out of pride, okay, if that's the case, whether it's you or someone else. But I do feel like there's some distance that has been placed here, or some emotional distance happening within your energy. It's just like all being in your head, you know, a little bit too much, feeling a bit disconnected. You know, it's like when you're communicating, you're not seeming to make your point, or the words aren't coming out right, you know, feeling a little bit jumbled. Some of you not communicating at all, or someone is being this way towards you. And I could get why that's frustrating, right? When you feel misheard, misunderstood, or not heard, you know, just understand no matter how people treat you, Source always hears you. Every thought is heard. And so you are heard, you are seen, you are loved. Remember that. Remind yourself of that at the end of the day. Do not communicate when you're feeling frustrated this week, because there'll be a disconnect. What you're saying is not going to be received, you know, as you meant it by the other person. So if you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling a bit disconnected, that's not the time to communicate. That's not the time to push things forward, because it'll backfire on you, Aries. That's a caution, right? I just heard some of you are going to throw caution to the wind, because you've had something building up and you're feeling a bit impulsive, and that's fine. You have free will. But just know you might cause more challenges than solutions. All right, make sure you have all of the information, that your head's on straight. All right. And some of you, this is energy coming in, right? People that are coming to you maybe with their problems, that they're feeling disconnected, and trying to communicate that to you, because this could be interchangeable. And, you know, don't let yourself get overwhelmed with other people's problems, Aries, you know, because some of you are wanting to fix another's issues. And while you can lend advice, you cannot fix another person. Just keep that in mind. Thank you for the $5, Rachel. So let's see, person you're connecting with, Aries, what kind of vibes are they in? 8 of Pentacles. So, ooh, this person's working on some, whoa, unstable energy here. All right. This person might have some disruptions in their work environment this week, changes to schedule that's got them feeling a bit frustrated. This person might want to vent to you, or you might be having a venting session this week. All right. Which venting is fine, but just keep in mind that every thought and every word manifests your next experience. Okay. So you don't want to go overboard with it, right? This person may be also working on themselves, working on their career, but having some difficulty getting some things off of the ground. If it's not in relation to career, then this person is really studying you or the connection because they want to work on it, you know, but feeling exhausted, feeling like they don't have the power to do anything about that, feeling unstable in the energy, but yet wanting success and wanting attention. If you're the cross watcher, then the message or guidance is the same for you, which is I would wait until this energy dissipates. It's only temporary, right? A few days, maybe this week, and then try to work things out. I would not come at it when you're all exhausted and jumbled up in your own mess. Thank you for the $5, Rose. So that's kind of the guidance here. Let me get one more card. Oh, this is calling for trust. Isn't that so hard to do? It's like when you can't easily see the solution is not to focus on the problem anymore and let your guides, let the universe come in and trust that they're working on your behalf and orchestrating things in the background so that you can just kind of relax a little bit. And that's what the encouragement is to let your walls down. Maybe vent to that one person you trust. Okay, but don't scatter your energy this week, okay, Aries, but trust that there is more than can be seen, that there are solutions coming in, all right, and this is going to clear out. So you could be dealing with Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I've got Pisces here and Cancer over here. Now we're going to go to Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard this song in so long. I'll get over you, I know I will. I'm the king of wishful thinking. The king of wishful thinking? Really, Taurus? Do you guys know that song? It's from like the 80s, 90s. I don't know if I have a guide that was alive in the late 80s, but I've been getting a lot of like old songs. The king of wishful thinking. Of course, you know, it's a general reading, so male, female, queen of wishful thinking. But those were the lyrics that came to mind. I'll get over you, I know I will. I'm the king of wishful thinking. And I tell myself I'm over you. Oh my god, I freaking love that song. I'm gonna go listen to that song. Alright, so Taurus, listen, either that song validates something for you or it doesn't. Leave it if it doesn't, okay? Some of you, it's literally what it sounds like, you know, being wishful and that you're gonna get over someone, or Maybe someone feels that way about you. For others, it's just more about wishful thinking, you know, hoping for the best, looking at the bright side, knowing what you're capable of, like taking your focus off of the reality of a situation and instead placing it on like what you would wish to become, which is the power of manifestation, by the way. Sorry, I have all this air running through me. So I just feel like wishful thinking, although a lot of people would put their nose down to that, that's where it's at, y'all. Because you create from your thought space. And if all you're ever thinking about is the reality of something that you don't want and that you don't like, you just keep recreating it and recreating it day after day after day. So, how do you break that? You start thinking about imaginative thought, wishful thinking, what would you like to happen, hopeful thought, faith driven thought, beyond the reality of what is. And then you start perpetuating a pathway towards that. You start getting what you want. So, you know, let people turn their nose down to wishful thinking, imagination, dreaminess, all they want, but those people, they don't get what they want. The people that dare to dream, the people that dare to go outside of the box, those are the people that get what they want. And any, you know, if you look at the history of humanity, you look at people like Einstein and that dare to think outside the box, you will see that is evidently clear in the truth, right? The dreamers are the ones that create something new. And so I feel like Taurus, some of you might be in this wishful thinking, dreamy type of energy. And if you're not, if you've been too stuck in the reality of what is, then that's your guidance. Your guidance is to come up here in the higher elevations and start doing more like imaginative thought, dreamy thinking, because that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Some of you are just like, you're telling yourself that you're going to get over someone or something, and it's the power of wishful thinking. Some of you are just like, you don't really think that you're gonna be able to do it, but spirit is saying yes you can, yes you will, yes you will move past this. All right, so some of you needed that validation as well. You are gonna move past it. It's not just wishful thinking. So let's see, Taurus. Ooh, that's too many. Just give me one card. And also go listen to that song because you will love it. So you've got the fourth house of roots here, Cancerian energy for some of you. This is about family, home, your background, comfort, cooking, your inner world, real estate, finance. This is a really rejuvenating type of energy, getting back to your roots, getting back to nature, getting back to that wishful, imaginative, like inner child part of you, Taurus. It is your birthday season, so a lot of you are connecting with your higher elevations, right? A lot of people feel really happy during their birthday season, and this is to reground your energy. All right, take care of yourself, take care of your habits. For a lot of you, you might be focused on family and home this upcoming week, you know, taking care of things that you need to take care of in that environment or finding comfort. Others of you, this is more towards like your health habits, your daily habits, and incorporating more groundedness, grounding. Do you know what grounding is? It's where you ground yourself with the earth energy. Walk outside with no shoes on, you know, in the grass, sink your feet in and ground your energy. It's helpful if you meditate like that as well. That would be really helpful to you this upcoming week. Okay, so I just love that song. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. So let's see, let's get a little more specific here. Oh, that's way too many. I'm going to take that one. We'll take note of these. So you have the Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups. This also fell out, but I'm not going to read it. But I'll tell you what it is. King of Wands, Four of Wands, the Chariot. I'll keep that as a side note. So I feel like Taurus, this is future forward thinking, emotional fulfillment coming in for you, whether that's within a relationship or a family dynamic. This week looks really beautiful. Some of you are celebrating your birthday this week, and it's looking Really, really nice. Okay. Even if you're not celebrating your birthday, this is like looking to your future, planning ahead, looking forward to happiness, fulfillment, maybe a connection here, a connection with more than one person for some of you. Some of you, this is like a family outing, but you know, take it as it resonates. It's just all this high vibrational energy coming in, a reason to celebrate, your confidence coming back. I heard confidence boost. Travel for a few of you are moving forward in the energy in a really beautiful way. So, I mean, what better? Your reading for the you versus them was so good. I cannot believe it didn't get as many views as I feel it deserved, because that reading was so clear and so good. But I don't have a lot of Tauruses that follow me. I noticed that. But if this reading is resonating, that reading probably will resonate too, because it was pretty high vibrational. So this is kind of getting back to feeling good, allowing yourself to feel good, having people that want to emotionally be there for you or emotionally be supportive. Others of you, you're just looking forward to this. You're letting yourself imagine it. Maybe you don't have it yet, but that's what Spirit's saying. Like, allow yourself to imagine that coming in for you and believe you're deserving of it. And then watch as things are aligned in your favor. Person you're dealing with. Woo! Let me get one on that. Wow, some of you have someone here that you're dealing with that is not on the same wavelength. A total night and day. Here's you looking forward to the good times, and here's this person stressing about the bad times. All right? You've got someone here in the environment that might be having a lot of anxiety or stress or just like fearing the worst, okay? They may be really guarded, very defensive, ready to push you out. You might have pushed this person out of your life, because I saw for some of you there was like someone leaving and someone entering, but take it as it resonates. Whoever you're connecting with, I just feel like this person's kind of going through a difficult time. If you have a good connection with this person, they could really benefit from your light, from your energy, from your love, okay? Or vice versa, because this can be interchangeable. If you're not in a connection with this person, say this is not someone in your life anymore, they're definitely stressing out. All right, they're definitely feeling pushed out of your life, or they might find your happiness a threat. You know, because sometimes when you're feeling really good and the focus is on you and things are going well for you, and you've got another person in your environment where maybe things aren't going that well, people can take that as a threat, you know, or as competition or whatever, or it just might make them sad because they're not in that space. Maybe they want to be in your space and they're not. Take it as it resonates. Either way, this person has some challenging energy going on. In the meantime, and this could be the person with the wishful thinking, but I really feel it's you. This could be the person that song is for, and I tell myself I'll get over you, but I guess that's wishful thinking. Like, seriously. So, you know, a few different ways I can interpret that energy, but I feel like energetically speaking, you're up here, this person's right here. You're like ships passing in the night. You're not even, you can't connect with this person because you are not a vibrational match, at least right now in this energy. Thank you for the $20. Private something. I'll read that in a minute. But you know what I'm saying? So let's get a guidance card for Taurus, then we'll go to Gemini. Ooh, morality. So there is a fear here, whether it's on your side or their side. I feel it's their fear that something is coming to a complete ending, or this person might be having health problems and like worried about getting older, worried about their body aging, worried about their mortality. You know, like this person has a lot of irrational fears going on in their energy that may not be related at all to the connection, but their mind is getting the best of them, you know? What is Taurus's guidance? Okay, some of you, this is a friend. Some of you, this is a friend, but it doesn't have to be. It could be anyone in your life. If you have light to share with this person and you could be a friend to them, they would really benefit from that. And we're natural uplifters. All of us came to this earth to uplift, to awaken, and to awaken others. So if you're connected with this person and you're trying to stay connected, a little friendly helping hand would be appreciated by this person. If not, then be your own friend. Take care of yourself and worry about you, okay? And go listen to that song. All right. Oh, zodiac signs. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and I've got Virgo over here. Gemini. Oh, wait. I wanted to read that super chat real quick. Get in your face for a second. Thank you. You're sweet, confident in the relationship you have with your Dex. Spot on. Well, thank you, Private. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Okay. Gemini. So, Gemini, as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw an image of a duck. I don't know if ducks are significant to you, or maybe that's your spirit animal. I'm not sure. It looked like a mallard duck, if I'm being specific. Maybe you're seeing ducks. Look for ducks. I'm not sure. Um, but I got so many different images. I got an image of someone going like this with their hair. They kept showing me the hair, and somebody worried about thinning hair. I know this is specific, but this is how they've given it to me. So I don't know if that's somebody's concern is their hair or thinning hair. Take it or leave it. If that's not you, then don't worry about it. But if that is you, spirit is like wanting to show, because they were showing me then someone like this, like in the limelight, that you're beautiful the way that you are. You're beautiful exactly as you are, that not to be overly concerned with how other people see or perceive you. And yeah, I don't know, because I feel like somebody's really concerned with their body image. Even if it's not the hair, it's a body image, something going on where you're poking at yourself or you're thinking you should be this and you should be that. And maybe paying too much attention to social media. You know, nobody on social media really looks like that, right? I think we've established that. Not even the Kardashians actually look like that, Gemini. I promise. They don't. And I think, unfortunately, this world has set such unrealistic beauty standards that so many of us are walking around feeling like we should be and look something different than we naturally are, right? So, like, not getting too over caught up in that. If that's what you've been doing, if that's not you, you could be connecting with someone who is having issues around that you might be able to give some advice to during this time frame. But then, so that's for some of you. And then the last image I got was somebody and they were like this. and they were standing in what looked to be a limelight. So some of you are getting some attention. Some of you are on the opposite end of that, where you're finally starting to feel good about yourself. You're ready to be in the limelight. You know, your self-esteem might be on the uptick this week, like that energy. So let's see. Gemini. Oh, you had a card. Oh, you got two cards. Okay. You have the North Node of Destiny and Pluto. So yeah, this is wanting to like clear the slate. That type of energy, like your inner resources, your renewal, your you're reclaiming your personal power. Gemini, this has been your spiritual path, I swear to God, for the last last months, almost a year. This personal power, reclaiming your personal power. There's some extreme energy that's been unstable for you that's kind of clearing out, okay? And this is all about your soul school, your learning curve, your fulfillment, your purpose, you know, understanding the bigger picture, okay? Some of you, this is Aquarius, Scorpio energy showing up, so take what resonates. Oh, and here you are at the bottom of the deck. I just noticed that. So, Gemini, let's see what we have here for you. Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Empress. Ooh. So this is that self-care I was talking about, Gemini. This is that energy of getting out of your head, you know, and look at this depiction. That's exactly what I kind of felt in the meditation. You see, this person is not seeing themselves accurately as to who they really are. You know, letting their insecurities get the best of them. The good news, this is in the reverse. So a lot of you have already popped out of that energy or will be this upcoming week, and taking better care of yourself, feeling better about yourself, nurturing who you are, loving who you are. Like the energy and encouragement here, Gemini, is to be patient with yourself. Okay? And it's almost like you can't even see the beauty that you possess, even if you're a male. Okay? Even if you're a male. This insecurity, the self-doubt, this restrictive thought is clearing out of the energy. That's what's clearing out. And what's coming in is feeling a bit more stable, like yourself. Something might be close to coming to fruition, by the way, as the Empress is getting ready to deliver, right? So the universe might be getting ready to deliver something that will have you feeling quite successful and reaching for more. All right, some of you might have a connection with a friend that's being highlighted this week, or a new connection coming in. But I just feel like, yeah, this is kind of you feeling on top of things again, getting on top of yourself. That sounded bad. Getting on top of things that make you feel more like yourself. So let's see the people or person you might be dealing with. Ooh, this person's in the Knight of Wands. Wow, Chariot. So this person's on the move. Okay. Ooh, you got the Devil at the bottom, Capricorn energy for some of you. This person is on the move. All right. So I feel like they're ready to take action. They're over here looking at you, Gemini, like, what are you up to? You know, why are you feeling so good about yourself? Maybe this person, I hate to say this, and this is a few of you, maybe this person likes when you have low self-esteem because you're easier to manipulate. So they may be looking at you like, who do you think you are? You know, try to take you down a notch. This is only for a few of you because it's pretty negative energy. And if this is you, you know, you're dealing with someone like that, but it's coming from a space of jealousy if that's the case. Others of you, you just might have someone here who's ready to take action, but then they kind of question it. Yet there is like a very much a fixation on this person or connection, or they may have a fixation on you, obsession over you, or they might just have some toxic energy that they're dealing with right now, needing to make a decision here. But what they really want and what they're being guided towards is to take action, to move their energy, okay? Some of them might be coming towards you, Gemini. That might be what's coming to fruition. And or they might just be taking action on things that they've been putting off, is what they gave me. So let's see. Tuning in. Yes. Oh gosh. Let me show you this depiction. Hold on. Let me get a card. Wow. The nothingness. The void. Okay. So Gemini, do you see all of those scary voices in this person's head? That's fear. That's insecurity. That's lower level type of BS. Some of you got all these voices in your head that tell you you're not worth it, and you know that you're worth it. Or you might have another in your environment that makes you want to believe that, but don't believe that. You know better than that. So I feel that's what's lifting though. And tuning in, meditation, clearing your mind, doing some energy clearing will really, really help to stabilize this energy. This person is in the know-nothingness. Isn't that funny? So this person's being like in this energy where they might be a little bit impulsive. They might be a little in and out. And it's because they don't really know how they feel. Or they're not in tune with their emotions this week, okay? Or they're just having some sort of like detachment or void. I don't know. Maybe you've detached emotionally from this person for a few of you. But it's like they're taking all of these actions, or like they're moving around the environment, but they're not actually getting anything of value completed or done because they're too erratic in the energy. Like they're too impulsive or in and out, or having trouble concentrating their energy. They've got some devil energy going on here that they need to work on. This person could benefit from clearing their energy and meditating as well. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, a Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, or another Gemini. For a very few of you, Libra. I guess Aries, because now I have that song playing in my head again. And if my walls come tumbling down, you are the one, you are the only one. Okay. Aquarius. Don't forget to give me a like if you're in here, please. Okay, so that was fast. I got a nursery rhyme. The nursery rhyme for Cancer is starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. So I don't know if y'all seen a shooting star recently, or maybe you wished upon a star, or maybe you might see a shooting star this upcoming week. Be on the lookout for that. Maybe you like that nursery rhyme. Take it as it resonates. I got wish fulfillment energy. you know. And oh, didn't I get wishful thinking for Taurus? Some of you might have Taurus in your chart or be connecting with one. Like, some of you have a desire, you have a wish, you know, and um a lot of people are so disconnected from our ancient roots and how we call things into us and how we manifest. But literally, wishful thinking, and go back to Taurus if you're dealing with one, because I talked about it there, and saying words of affirmation, putting your prayers and your requests out there is how you pull and call things into you. So maybe sit outside this week if it's nice out and observe the stars if you have a nice night, and just start allowing yourself to ask for some things that you've been looking for, because the energy is really ripe to bring things in, like instant manifestations this week. I've been feeling it in my own energy as well, you know, just a heightened awareness. So some of you might be feeling that in your energy. Nothing's off limits is what they told me. Nothing's off limits. Woo, this is going to be a good week. I'm looking forward to this. So far, these readings are pretty good. So let's see what else we have going on for Cancer. Cancer. You've got Virgo energy here. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo or have that somewhere in your chart. This is a very grounded, discerning energy, okay? It's all about your rituals, insightfulness, your health, needing to pay attention to that. Interestingly enough, this is the Alchemist card, right? And there is like lotions and potions and stuff in the image. Some of you might be into stuff like that, okay? But on the other side of this, let me tell you, this could be a really critical energy. It could be too much of a perfectionist. It can be a bit of a rigid energy. And I feel like that's what you're being guided away from, right? Being guided more towards like the softer side of you, Cancer, the wishful side of you, the inner child within you. Yeah, there's things that you're going to need to get done this week that you might need to pay attention to. But why not bring that essence, you know, that higher vibrating essence with you. Some of you could be dealing with someone, if this isn't your energy, that's like super critical of you, and it makes you want to be rigid towards this person. And maybe some of you wish this person would be a little bit softer to you. And if that's the case, it's like if you want someone to respond to you in a different way, you've got to give off that same energy. All right, so hard to do when someone's critical or harsh. But you know, it's really hard to be mean to someone that is a bright, shiny star. You know, like it's hard. Have you ever, let me give you an example. I had someone in my life that, and it was like in the work arena of my life, they were kind of like a bully mentality. They were really rigid and hypercritical, and this person, as much as they wanted to be critical towards me, they couldn't find it in them to do. Why? Because I would never give in to the energy. So no matter what they would say to me, I'd be like, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna think about that. By the way, your hair's looking really good today, you know. And like, no matter how bad they wanted to be mean to me, they couldn't, because my energy wouldn't allow it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you've got somebody in your environment, work, family, relationships, whatever, that is always so like critical towards you, kill them with kindness, you know? And you're gonna get better results, okay? Or vice versa, you know? So let's see. You've got the Hierophant here. Give me one more. Whoa! Yeah, some of you, this is a family member. Or someone you have a close relationship with. But it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, Cancer, you're raising your vibration. There's doors of opportunity opportunity opening up to you, love coming in, emotional fulfillment, family support, friend support, a relationship for some of you where the other person might be softening their vibes towards you. This might have been something you were hoping for or wishing for in the energy, but even if it's not another person, this is you softening your own energy. This is you finding like an answer that you needed, and then finding appreciation in your surroundings and not letting someone else be able to damage your day, you know, or cross your energy like that. Coming out of insecurities for some of you after a period of soul searching, being more self-sufficient this week, all right, all being highlighted for you. Man, I'm getting some good messages. I really feel like this is going to be a good week. I think you're going to like it. Okay. So let's see, person you're connecting with. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. 2 threes. Threes might be significant. Look for the number 333, the time 333 on the clock. That could be synchronicities or symbols, symbolism for you, FYI. Or the person you're connecting with. They have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, the Fool here. This person wants cooperation. Hallelujah. Somebody that might have been maybe a little bit critical of you might this week be wanting more cooperation with you. Okay? And if it's not with you, it's within life in general. They're just looking to build off of what they have. They're looking for more like minds within the energy. They might be making some decisions, moving things forward. If you're not in a connection with this person, they might be working on themselves and waiting for you to message them, or waiting for their ships to come in, something like that. There might have been emotional distance here, but it's like the more you soften your energy, the more this person opens their energy, I feel. You could feel like this person is a deep connection, twin flame, soulmate energy. Or they could feel that way about you. They want a new beginning here. Yeah. If it's not in regards to you, this person's working on themselves and they're waiting for some sort of information or message that's going to help them move forward. And I do feel it's coming in for this person. So they may also be getting some wish fulfillment this week. So let's see. Wow. You know, all these cards in this deck, I keep getting the mortality in the reverse. This person... Who else did I get this card for? Was it Taurus? I don't remember. But, they feel like their time is running out, or like they're so hyper focused on like missing out on something, or the aging process, or time moving too fast, or, you know, and needing to kind of come out of that energy and understand that we're eternal. I'm gonna have to go get that card. Infinite souls. Our consciousness is eternal. The consciousness that lives within you, that you define as you. So the thing about that is, the more you hyper focus on the aging process, the faster the aging process speeds up. Why? Because that's how law of attraction works. You get what you think about. And if you're always thinking about getting older, it's going to seem like you get older overnight. You know, vice versa. Like you see those people in their 90s and they're like, how old do you feel? And they're like, I feel 22. And it's because they don't think about their age. They don't hyper focus on that. You know, they just take it moment by moment. And if they feel good, they feel good. And that's the encouragement here for this person. But you might also benefit from that, Cancer. Yours is beyond the illusion. So, you know, you're seeing, you're going to get some insight here that helps you to see beyond the illusion of a situation or a person this week. Okay. Let me go get that card that flew away. And then we're going to go to Leo. Hold, please. Just for curiosity's sake, in case you were wondering, it was the Hermit that flew over there. Virgo energy. That's what Cancer had, is the overall. Some of you dealing with a Virgo. Or you got a Virgo moon or something, a rising maybe. All right, let's go to Leo. So, Leo, I got a lyric from the song Waterfalls. Don't ask me why I get repetitive songs. I don't know. I just do. I've gotten that song twice, but it was for Libra. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. But a different part of the song, and it was a lonely mother staring out of her window at her son that she just can't touch. So, some of you might be like me today and having your children leave the nest. If you're an older Leo, female or male, doesn't matter. Or, you know, you're just feeling, if not, you're just feeling maybe on the outside of a family situation, or on the outside of a relationship, possibly. Staring at something that you feel like you can't touch, and or you've got someone looking into your life possibly and feeling like they're the outsider to your family or your life or the relationship, and you're out of touch. All right, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. And now they're giving me the other lyric. You go and take a glimpse in the mirror and doesn't even recognize your own face. Somebody might be going through depression in your environment. It could be you, could be someone you're connected to, where it's like you don't even recognize them anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or like somebody could have done a full 180 like personality change and you don't even recognize them anymore. Or maybe you did a 180 and like have been working on yourself or did some drastic change, and people are like, I don't even recognize you anymore. Like you're a totally different person. That could be good, that could be bad, just depends where you're at, you know, on the vibrational scale. But it's just like somebody that maybe you felt out of touch with as well might be reappearing in the environment or resurfacing in your emotions, and like you realize like this person has changed over time or you've changed over time, you know, and not, it's just, it's not the same. You know, let's see. Leo, the 11th house, Aquarian energy for some of you. This also talks about friendship. For some of you, this is a friend, but it could be, you know, family, intimate, whatever. But this is highlighting friendship, groups, community, humanity, hope, thinking outside the box, discovering new things about yourself. It's kind of an experimental, future-oriented energy. It's outside of the box, outside of the norm. You know, some of you might be stepping outside of your own comfort zone, and, you know, people are seeing like the change in you and feel like it's unfamiliar to them because that's not who they've always known you to be. But be yourself anyways. Let me tell you, people always want you to stay the version of yourself that they're the most comfortable with. And unfortunately, a lot of people let that get into their head, and then they resist change to appease how other people want them to be. Screw that. They're just going to have to adapt to the new you. Don't ever hold yourself back from changing, transforming to make another person feel comfortable. You know? Like, be you anyways, Leo. All right? Or if you're feeling this way about someone else that's going through changes, maybe instead of focusing on their changes and feeling upset by that, you maybe want to refocus on yourself and allow yourself to go through those changes as well, you know? Like, it could be vice versa, but take it as it resonates. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Leo, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords in the upright. So, didn't I say the lyric staring in the mirror and you don't even recognize your own face? Look at that image. Now, some of you are wanting to emotionally detach this upcoming week because you're trying not to get all in your head. And you know, like, if you get into your emotions, if you get into an emotional space, you'll start, like, getting in your head or fearing the worst or starting to feel insecure about a situation. And so it might be best for you to stay kind of a bit detached, to stay a little bit emotionally distanced from someone, especially if they get all in your head and they have a habit of doing that, you know. But some of you might be getting in your head because someone has emotionally detached from you, or you've detached from them and they're getting in their head about it, but we'll see. I just feel like this, they gave me the word retrain your focus. So I feel like okay, I have a song in my head. I heard you're not impressed. Okay, this is really for just a few of you. The song is You Make Me Sick. You make me sick. Like, you might have someone that it's like, I don't know if they have a lot of power or influence over your emotions or your mental space, but it gets in your head and it makes you sick up here. Or you might be dealing with somebody that's literally mentally ill. Thank you for the $20. Sorry, Leo. That's an intense message. Now, on the other side of the deck, you've got a new beginning and emotional fulfillment. That's where they want you to refocus your energy. Woo. So, whoa. That wind is a kicking. This is where they're wanting you to refocus your energy. What's going right for you? What's going good for you? You might have some support in your environment, you know, or some emotional fulfillment coming in that's allowing you to detach from this negative lower level energy here. It's killing me that I can't think of the rest of that song. Do you guys know what song that is? I think it's Pink. The artist Pink. Let's see. Person you're connecting to. Is it? Okay, that's awesome. Maybe check that song out. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. But doesn't have to be. This person is exhausted. Like, this person could get in your head, drain your energy, simply because they're drained in their energy. You know what I'm saying? This person's going through some major endings here. Maybe some painful endings. But they're going through a lot of changes. Now, this person could see you going through some changes, Leo, and they may not feel like they're keeping up with your changes, and that could be really hard for them to watch, right? Especially for my Leos who are elevating themselves and moving on, you know, thinking about their future, and this person's stuck in the past and stuck in old energy. This could be the person that's like, you changed, you know, but it's really not so much you changing, it's just you evolving and this person not keeping up with their own evolution. Um, and feel free to flip that message if you need to, but that's kind of how I'm feeling it. Some of you might emotionally detach from this person because they stress you out, you know, so you might like kind of detach at times. It might not even be related to this person though, where you've got stressors going on, so you're a bit in your head, you're a bit detached, and this person's taking it personal. That could also be the case because they've got their own shit going on, you know. This person's got some heavy, heavy stuff that they're having to deal with, that they're carrying around, and I feel like it's a lot of past energy. Like they keep regurgitating the past into their now, and it's exhausting them to the point that I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower is going to come for this person to help them change and redirect their energy. Some of you, like I said, you emotionally detach from someone and they're hurting over that. They're really feeling that. Like it's getting to them, Leo. Especially if you cut this person out of your life, then that Waterfalls lyrics was for you. So, all right, so let's get some guidance here for my Leos. Oh, that was slappy. No, 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 no. You can't take all that. That's the outsider card. Try again. Misfire. Oh, let me fix my ear. Oh, didn't I say? Didn't I say? I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower shows up. Tower. Tower. Because when you're unstable in the energy, this is your cross watcher, by the way, that's going to have a tower, that is going through a Tower moment. There's big changes coming from this person, coming for this person. They've been a little bit resistant to change, but change is coming in anyways. And it's going to serve them good. It may not feel like it right now, but this is good. This is going to push this person into this 11th house energy of taking more ownership of themselves and thinking outside the box and focusing on their future. What is your guidance? Experiencing. So some of you are going through a growth period right now where you're more interested in like experiencing new things, exploring, getting out there in life. And yeah, you're actually kind of being guided to do that as well. Get back in touch with nature. This person is hugging a tree. Go hug a tree. I'm not sure. So you could be dealing with Scorpio, heavy Scorpio energy, Aquarian energy here. But it could also be Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, or another Leo. All right. Virgo. Virgo, give me a like if you're in here, if you're taking anything away from this. I would appreciate ya. Sorry if I missed any super chats. Let me check that real quick. Thank you for the $3.99, Gina. Appreciate ya. Thank you for the $20, Kels J. I think that's all of them. All right, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, how many of you are dealing with an Aries or have an Aries placement in your moon, rising, or Venus? Because I got the song Sledgehammer again, another 80s song, and I got that in Aries reading, and it was so out of left field. Sledgehammer. I feel this way. So some of you are dealing with an Aries, just point blank, period. But not all of you. I also got a picture of the Transformer. You know, the movie Transformers. They showed me the mask of the Transformer. Some of you might like the movie Transformers. Some of you might be working in construction or with sledgehammers doing home improvements. It could be as literal as that, or the song. Check out the song that may resonate with you. But I feel for the overall general energy, this is talking about like transformations, obviously, transforming yourself, transforming from within. Some of you, your environment changing, right? Like I just told you guys, my son is moving out today. He's a Virgo. Some of you might be literally moving or preparing for that, okay? There's a lot of movement in the sign of Virgo and a lot of encouragement towards transformation and transforming your environment, your job. You might see changes within relationships or the home. You know, it could be in a lot of different arenas of your life, but I feel it's positive change. Okay, so it's helping you grow and just kind of like embrace that energy. It's like, when I think of the song Sledgehammer, it's not somebody who's like just slowly unscrewing something. It's somebody who's just clearing the energy out, right? like think of Thor. This isn't like the movie character Thor. He carries that hammer around like that. Like big change, like big moves, that type of vibe. So let's see. You've got, yes! Oh my gosh. I could not make this up. You got Sagittarius energy here. Some of you are dealing with a Sag or might have those placements in your chart. Others of you, this is the energy of that song Sledgehammer. This is all about claiming your independence, going outside of the box. This is fierce, this is blunt, this is happy-go-lucky, this is adventurous, this is not being afraid to take some risks. And that's really what you're being guided towards, okay? To kind of be a little bit of experimental within the energy, all right? Now, on the other side of that, you might be a bit temperamental this week. Watch your moods, watch your mouth, because sometimes this could be a really blunt, could be a really kind of a self-righteous energy, so you don't want to go too far with it, right? You want to stay tactful, okay? So, but I feel like this energy is like a punch in a good way. So let's see. Eight of Wands. Oh, yes. Oh, Virgo. Remember what I say about communication. Just be tactful with your communication this week. Now, there is all this movement forward, all this encouragement to get out there, to explore, to move around in the environment. This is all fire energy. Some of you have fire placements and Cancer placements, but even if you don't, this is like quick communication coming in, quick movement in the environment, like big changes, doing big things. You know what I'm saying? You've got the Judgment. Oh, that scared me. Somebody dropped something. You've got the Judgment card here in at the bottom of the deck. So you're learning some new things. Here's the thing. Words don't teach, Virgo. Words don't teach. Experience teaches. Now, some of you, you've studied up, you've thought about something long enough, and now it's time to take that leap, make that decision, and let the experience teach you. Do not be afraid to experience new things, right? Because that's how you grow. That's how you expand. Some of you this week, you're needing an experience. You need the experience, not someone to tell you how it feels, not to read about it, but to actually experience it and allow yourself to do that. All right, so that's what's helping to fuel this forward momentum, right? Some of you could be getting communication quite literally about travel, making travel plans, making vacation plans, or moving like that. But if it's not as extreme as that, then this is just fast forward energy. Things speeding up in the environment. Information and news coming in that's helping you to move forward. Person you're connecting with is the Two of Wands. Whoa! Did you see that card shoot out? The Empress. So whoever you are connecting with, Virgo, they're ready to move things forward. You know, they've been kind of at like this crossroads where it's like going to go one way or the other. And I feel like that's this person's mentality, right? Or has been in the past. This person's trying to be patient. They're trying to be nurturing to the connection or maybe to themselves. They're wanting to see things come to fruition, but they're not quite as much of in a hurry as you are. Some of you, I feel like you're in a bit of a hurry because the energy is kind of pushing you in that direction. So don't overextend yourself, Virgo, because the you versus them reading that I did for you had me shook. Like, I'm not going to lie. I got emotional in it. I was having throat problems. I was getting choked up. Like, that was a really deep reading. And some of you, you're so eager to come out of that intense energy that you're hurrying it. Just allow yourself to go with the flow of the energy, but don't push yourself beyond your limits, because that was a caution in the you versus them reading for May, for the beginning of May. This person's going to be patient, all right? Some of them are patiently waiting for you to make a decision as to what path you're going to take. And some of you are making that decision this week, and you're on your way. So let's see. Whoa. Wow. Some of you are breaking loose of some conditioning, of some restrictions, of some childhood fears, and or the person you're connecting with is. If you've been feeling burdensome to another, to yourself, if you've been feeling restricted, and I feel a lot of you have, because that Virgo reading was intense. You're ready to go a different direction and lift out of this burden. That's that fatigue that you've been feeling lifting. Thank goodness. And this is the 6th house card, which is Virgo energy. I just noticed that. So, you're headed in the right direction, Virgo. Just be easy about it. Be easy. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Cancer, a Sagittarius, Libra, Aries, obviously. Leo. Those are the dominant signs that I'm seeing here. Okay, wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What we got going on here? Thank you for the $9.99, Raw Food Eater. What's going on with my hair? You guys didn't even say anything. I'm sitting over here, it's poofing out. Get in there. All right. Libra. I love doing readings outside because I feel so in tune. Like I'm not as hurried because I feel like when I'm inside and it's really nice out, I'm like worried I'm gonna miss out on a nice day. You know? Hey Maminka, welcome back. Okay. Libra. Libra. I almost sneezed when I meditated, so I felt my energy shift. Some of you are experiencing an energy shift this week that is allowing you to clear out some stuff that you might have been carrying from the past. They kept showing me a nose. The nose. I don't know why the nose is significant. Maybe you're having allergies or you're sneezing a lot or you like someone's nose, they like your nose. Something about the nose. Um, and you know what? When my nose itches or I'm meditating and I sneeze, I know that my energy is shifting. So I guess pay attention to that. Sometimes when my nose itches or my ear rings, I could tell someone's talking about me. They're like little intuitive hits, so I don't know, pay attention to that. For others of you, just take it, leave it. I'm not really sure what that's about. But I did get a sense of like clarity coming in for you, Libra. And I honestly don't remember what the you versus them reading was about, but I remember it being about honesty. Oh, it was called Anonymous. That's what it was called. Check that reading out. So, I guess if you're connecting with someone and you're getting like little intuitive hits that they're not being honest, your intuition's right. So pay attention to that. Let's see. Capricorn energy. So some of you are dealing with the Capricorn or you're just embodying that. You might have that in your chart as well. This is very serious energy, and I did feel like my energy shift when I went into Libra. So I do feel like you're either taking a more serious, down-to-earth approach, or the person you're connecting with is behaving that way. It's This energy to me is very ambitious, and yes, it's realistic, but it's also a bit rigid. It's also a bit disciplined. Some of you are needing to be a bit more disciplined in your health, your daily habits, or your work. Or you're dealing with someone who is like that, you know, a little bit more rigid than you, a little bit more closed off than you. Because to me, Libra energy is very airy, very flowy, communicative energy. And I'm not saying that you don't like to be taken seriously, Libra, but you could take it or leave it, usually. You know, like, it's not as extreme as this energy. So some of you, this is someone else you're dealing with. But it could be you taking on those traits, you know, getting down to business, being serious about what it is that you do for a living, your accomplishments, your work, your home, your family, or a relationship, you know. This is so interesting because Capricorn's the goat, right? The sea goat. And I was literally talking to my mom on the phone this week, and she's a Libra. And we were talking about goats. And you know what she told me? She said, if I ever get reincarnated, I want to come back as a goat. because because as a goat, you can eat whatever the hell you want, and you could roam around and hang on cliffs. And if people are mean to you, you can just give them a kick, you know? So some of you want to be the goat. My mom's really funny. But also, that's that sarcastic part of Libra right there showing up. So some of you, you're more sarcastic, maybe a little bit pessimistic, dry humor side might be showing itself, you know? um, you might be feeling that energy, okay? Or maybe you want to be a goat. I don't know. I have some interesting conversations with my mom. So let's see. We've got the Two of Cups. And the Three of Wands, the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. So, ooh, Libra. Some of you are connecting with a soulmate this week that you've been at a physical or emotional distance from. And, you know, you feel pretty strongly about this. You've got clarity on it. If this person is being dishonest at all, you're going to see right through it. Okay, watch that sarcastic side, as I said earlier. There's a new beginning coming up within family or a particular relationship. Now, keep in mind that soulmates could be family, friends, intimate. You have more than one soulmate. You have lots of soulmates, okay? Soulmates are people that help to grow you and expand you. It's not always an intimate partner, right? But for some of you, it will be. And it's giving you a sense of peace of mind, a sense of clarity. It could be that this person is very serious type of personality, or they want to be taken seriously, but we'll get some cards out on them. Others of you, you're having the strength to move forward, you know, from a soulmate after gaining your confidence, after getting some clarity and having a new beginning and some emotional fulfillment come in. But you're ready for some adventure, I feel. You're ready to get outside of your comfort zone, Libra. I have a song in my head. Light it up, 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 light it up, up, up. Well, I haven't heard that one in a while. Who sings that? Light it up. I could be. You gonna take that literally or figuratively? It is, oh gosh, it was played on the radio constantly, and now I can't think of it. It's an older song. Not older, but do you know what song that is? Fall Out Boys. Thank you. Check that song out. That's kind of like a motivational type of energy to that song a little bit. So, person you're connecting to is the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. This person is taking their time. They're taking their healing seriously. They might be taking finances, their job seriously. This person, I feel like this is the person in this very practical, maybe pessimistic energy, but take it or leave it, could be you as well. They're really fixated on something that they feel at a loss about, but wanting some new potential to come in. I don't feel like this person is really sure where to begin, but they're trying. Let's put it that way. This person may need to just take care of their health a little bit better or rest this upcoming week. They may need to dedicate some time to some self-care as well, especially if they've been getting like bogged down in the details or too rigid in the energy. See, because I feel you're more in the free-flowing energy, and this person I feel is more of the serious one. Oh, here comes that song. I'm on fire. Light it up, light it up, up. I'm gonna go listen to that song. I used to love that song. So, sorry. Some of you are on fire, you know? I feel like you're on a bit of a different wavelength than this person. Like, you're looking at the expansiveness of things and where you want to go with the future. And yes, you may feel a really strong soulmate connection with this person, but they're kind of focused more on like the practical aspects and thinking about, they might be like a realist or a pessimist or something. And I don't know, it doesn't always jive with your energy or connect with your energy, or at least not, you know, during this time frame. This person might need to save up some money, FYI. Or working on that. Life savings. That's the word they gave to me. Life savings. Something about someone's life savings. So, yeah. Got the success card here. You're all about your successes and moving things forward and appreciating life and feeling stronger. Go listen to the song, Light It Up. What's this person's energy? What are they in? This person is stuck in their head. They're stuck in their mind. They might be playing mind games on themselves, playing mind games on you, or attempting to, but I don't think it's working if that's the case. This person's all up in their head, needing to get out of that space. And how are they going to do that? By getting some rest, working on themselves, maybe meditating, clearing their energy, needing to get out of their head. All right, so could be dealing with the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. A lot of you, it's an earth sign, but it could also be air, fire, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio. Okay. So, let's go to Scorpio. So, Scorpio, I got this song in 3 different zodiac signs now. Gemini, Aries, now you. And if the walls come tumbling down, and I tell you to myself, you are the one, you are the only one. So again, there might be, like I said, for Gemini, some of you might be dealing with those signs, have them in your chart, or just simply you're also going to resonate with this. I think the song's called Honeybee. Also, honeybees might be symbolic for you, or look up the meaning of honeybee. But I feel like, if anybody's going to get your walls to fall down, it's this one specific person, I feel. And now Scorpio energy likes that veil. You like that wall a little bit around your emotions. It's a protective mechanism, right? And that's because you feel so deeply, right? And you get attached easily as a fixed sign. But there's something about the walls coming down towards one specific person. They either have the ability to do that, or that's the only person you would do that for, because I also feel like you're being really picky choosy on who you will connect with, who you will not connect with, who you'll be vulnerable with, who you will not be vulnerable with. It's kind of an emotional energy, no surprise, Scorpio. But we also had a full moon that fell in the sign of Scorpio this past week, and that might have really illuminated some truths. That might have really brought out some things that were within you, okay? And maybe look up that song Honeybee. So let's see. The numinous. So this is really mysterious energy, Piscean energy for a few of you. But this is that shadow self. Some of you have been like kind of stuck in your shadow a little bit, okay, these past few weeks, or especially around the full moon. And or this is this illumination coming in of the unknown being known, of confirmation of your own psychic hits or your own intuitive downloads. It's a really intuitive energy. It's a really dreamy type of vibe, okay? And it also talks about be careful about the veil of illusion, of kind of seeing what you want to see as opposed to the reality. So that's kind of a caution here, as this can be a bit overly into the realm of emotion and spirituality, to where you're kind of ignoring the facts or the red flags for some of you. So caution with that. You could be dealing with a person, or the person that has the ability to make your walls come down. And if that's the case, then this person you feel really magnetically drawn to, or like an intuitive connection or a spiritual connection with this person. You might have, like I've been getting the 5D connection in Scorpio's readings the past 2, you versus them. And so that could be what this is as well. Scorpios love a good mystery, okay? Or this could be your own mysteriousness that someone likes in you, Let's see. 6 of Cups. Ooh, the Sun. 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are reconnecting with someone from the past this week, or you're hoping for that. Others of you, it's just like this nostalgia energy that's coming in, but in a good way, like thinking about the good times, the good memories, and that helping you to hook you up to your source, helping you to get into alignment, helping you to feel better in your energy, more positive, bring you out of the shadows. Because some of you have been vacillating here in the shadowy type of energy and needing to come out come out to play is what they gave me. So I feel like this might be the week to, you know, come out of that more mysterious energy and reconnect with your higher vibrations, optimism, happiness, getting reconnected with yourself, nature, others. Some of you straight up someone from your past or someone you have a lot of past history with, connecting with them. Maybe after a period of being in the shadow or there being some like illusionary energy there, you could have emotionally detached from life, from a person. But if you did that, it actually helped you to feel a little bit more successful and like rejuvenate your energy to where you're ready. You know, you're ready to feel on top of things. Your intuition might be really hitting. All right, looking forward to the future. This is beautiful energy. I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to have a really nice vibe this week. And I felt that come in yesterday. That new wave of energy. So let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, 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 ow, ow. You might be dealing with somebody that's harboring some resentment here towards you, Scorpio. Or if it's not resentment, it could be heartache or just like the feeling of rejection here. Wow, this is so much different than your vibe. And then underneath that is love, you know. This person might have issues around rejection and love. Or they could have felt restricted or rejected from this connection. And that kind of put a halt to this person making any progress towards what they were feeling. And maybe push them in a different direction for some of them. Now, this could be vice versa. Don't forget about that. But I just feel like this person has allowed whatever heartache, whether it was caused by you or not, they've allowed heartache to push them into a more self-sufficient, independent energy. Where this person might have been cutting ties with situations, jobs, people, relationships that had them feeling codependent or too attached. Like this person wanting to detach from love altogether or from the connection altogether because they feel they can't win even though they love you, you know, or they never come out on top, you know. They could have a fear around that. That may not even be the truth. This just could be this person's shadow side showing up, their own insecurities and fears. And the only reason I say that is because here you are wanting to connect and your energy's high vibing and this person's on the surface appearing that way, that they're also in that energy, but underneath that they're harboring some ill feelings, hurt feelings, you know, old stuff that they haven't let go of, or this could be new, fresh stuff coming in, but it's their shadow showing up. And in a way is motivating this person, you know, to take better care of themselves and not rely on another to do that, or they're needing to learn that, not to rely on another for their own emotional fulfillment. Maybe you've taught them that, Scorpio, because Scorpios are known to teach hard lessons in relationships. Right? To themselves, but also to others. So let's get some guidance. You've got the Rebel and Patience. So some of you might be getting into this rebellious streak, right? Or you could be dealing with someone who's the rebel. Take it or leave it. It's just, it's like breaking the chains of old wounding. This person is needing to take better care of themselves and is being encouraged towards patience and nurturing. This is the Empress in this deck. So this person needing to open up and be a little bit softer in their energy or take better care of themselves and kind of let go of the irrational fears or the resentment that they've been holding on to because it's not really helping them. But I feel like you're ready to try something new this week, or you're being encouraged to be a little bit rebellious this week, Scorpio, and go outside your comfort zone, okay? So you could be dealing with a Pisces. Who else did I get that song for? Aries, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, another Scorpio, Gemini here as well, Aquarius, Libra. So that's what I have. I think I missed some super chats, so let me see. And we're gonna go to a Sagittarius. Sorry, I'm all up in your face right now. Sorry. Thank you for deleting whoever foreigner Israelite is. Sorry, am I too close? With the Daner bear. Oh my god. I can't believe you guys remember that. My nickname growing up was Daner Bean, actually. Don't ask me why. My father coined that. Anyways, Sagittarius. Somebody just called me that in the chat. Sagittarius. I didn't see any super chats I missed. Okay. So, thank you for the $2, Pokey. Sagittarius, I don't know what's up with this, but as soon as I closed my eyes, I heard mocha chocolate, something latte. I don't, that's not the words, but it's, I don't even know if that's a song or I just made that up. Mocha chocolate. Some of you like a mocha something, Starbucks. They showed me a coffee, uh, I don't know if it was Starbucks coffee or not, but it looked like coffee. I don't know if you're really enjoying mocha coffee. Coffee gives you happiness, or maybe you're trying to stop drinking coffee. I'm not really sure, but it was kind of a silly energy. So some of you might be in this more silly vibe, you know, feeling a little bit more optimistic, a little less pessimistic. Your reading was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I got the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, which is a really uplifting song, and it was about writing your own story, your own narrative of your life. And why not, if you're gonna write the play of your own life, why not make it a romantic comedy, you know, as opposed to a stressful reality show, right? Like, you have that kind of power, believe it or not, you know, and it's all fueled within your thoughts, within your emotional space. So some of you want a latte. I don't know. Maybe you're meeting a friend for coffee. Maybe that's just how you start your day. Maybe that makes you happy. If not, just leave it. It's not for you. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I got. And then there was one other message. Oh, they showed me, thank you for the $5 vision board. They showed me that somebody was digging in their purse. Okay, obviously this is for my females, or I guess men can have purses, I don't know. They said lost and found, lost and found. I don't know if you've lost something, but you'll probably find it this week. Maybe you were digging in a bag or a purse or looking for it somewhere. It looked like lipstick to me, but it doesn't have to be that specific. It's lost and found. I don't know. Something that you lose, you might find this week. It could be literally in your purse, or just that's a symbolism for coming across something that you thought was once lost. Whatever that means to you, take it or leave it. So, yeah, didn't I say if you're gonna write your own story, why not make it what you want? Then you've got Leo, the lover energy here. Some of you are connecting with the Leo, or you might have that in your chart. Thank you for the $5, Denise. Or you're just vibing in this energy of expression, creativity, loving. This is a really playful energy, you know? Like sometimes when I'm in a really good mood, and my Venus is in Sagittarius, so how I behave in love is like a Sagittarius. But when I'm feeling really good, I'm really silly when no one's watching. I know, no big surprise, right? So like I like when I'm getting ready in the morning, I dance, I sing, I talk to myself, I make jokes with myself, like it's like that. Like some of you might be in that vibe, or you're being pushed to be more playful, you know, enjoy yourself, that type of energy. Because it looks good on you. You know, when you're confident, you glow. And you might be literally glowing this week, or very attractive to another person, or just feeling good in general, feeling more extroverted, you know. Don't take it to excess though. Okay, so that's the caution with this energy. Watch excessiveness, watch going too far, you know, watch your ego, because that can always go a little bit further than you want. So, let's see. Does anybody know if that's really a song, the Mocha Chocolate? I think it's a commercial. I think it's a commercial. Okay. Anyways, here you are in the 9 of Cups and 8 of Cups. Okay, there's your confidence here, but here's some insecurities lying underneath. Be careful about that. You're trying to work on it, doing some soul searching. Some of you are manifesting a car, travel, or movement forward in the energy, but it's not yet here to show itself to you. So it might be a moment before you actually see the results. FYI. Like, don't be quick to walk away, Sagittarius. Some of you are wanting to see instant change and instant results, instant manifestations. But there is a buffer of time between what we've asked for and it coming in. And that buffer of time largely depends on how deserving you feel of it and how much you believe that it is yours. But also, it takes a while for things to penetrate the very thick 3D energy of this earth, of Gaia. So you got to be a little bit patient. Some of you are quick to walk away, like, okay, I tried that, I don't see instant success, done, you know. And it's like, don't be so quick to do that, Sagittarius. You know, good things are coming in, but you got to give it a little time. And I feel a lot of you getting impatient, you know, and being too quick to judge, for some of you, is what they've given me, or too quick to call it quits on something that actually will have a lot of success behind it. Some of you, this is career, but it could be a love relationship. So again, don't get too far in your ego that it stresses you out. Just continue to work on yourself. Take it one day at a time. Know that you're being guided. All right. Let's see, person you're connecting with. Three of Wands. That card done flew all the way over there. It's the Eight of Cups. No, Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Hold on, I gotta go get it. So, person you're connecting with, Sagittarius, they're waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for, you know, some news, messages, money, something like that to come in. This person's ready to push things forward, all right? And either needing to work on themselves or they are working on themselves. This person is really trying to figure things out for themselves. They might need to be saving up some money here, and that could be where their focus is. And if it's not that, then this person has a very fixed energy about them. So they might be slow to change. They might have trouble letting go. You know, that could just be this person's personality, especially if they're a fixed sign or an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. This person needs to watch the excess because it's right here looming in the background. The possibility of going overboard or taking on too much or excessive food or drink consumption. That's just like a caution on this person's side. But they do have some emotional satisfaction coming in here. Okay? They do have some things that they can build off of and some news coming in that's going to help this person to focus their energy in a more practical way, a more focused way. If you're in a if you're not connected with this person right now and you've walked away, or they have, I feel this person is still waiting for you. Or they're working on themselves, but they're working on themselves because they're trying to better themselves for you should you come back. Like that energy. Because I have baby come back. Is that from a commercial too? Because they're stuck on you. So that's for a few of you if you're in separation from this person. My cards are going to want to blow away. Hold on a second. Okay. So, let's see the guidance. Guidance. You've got the Lovers here in the reverse. Some of you feel a twin flame soulmate connection with this person, or you just feel incredibly tied to them, but I feel like Sagittarius, some of you are not afraid to walk away, or you walked away anyways because you didn't feel there was going to be like a successful ending to it, or that maybe this person wasn't going to be on the same page as you. Some of you may feel disconnected from this person, a person that you might once have felt very connected to, no longer feeling that. Others of you, you do still feel it, but you're not going to be afraid to walk away if you need to, you know? What is this person's energy? Guidance. Slowing down. So you're in this like speedy energy, like come on, speed it up, almost a little bit impatient, you know? And this person's like slow as a freaking turtle. You know, like they are making changes, but they're very, like I said, fixed or closed off or stubborn in the energy. Or maybe just like it takes them a long time to move out of, you know, an energy or to change. This person is being encouraged to take it one moment at a time. You know, because really that's all they can do. I heard don't get ahead of yourself. That's the guidance for this person. So Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Gemini or Leo, Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. For a small few of you, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah. I'm Scorpio, if I didn't say that. I got something in my eye. Ow. Sorry, I didn't mean to be like digging in my eyeball, but I just had pollen go right in my eyeball. All right, let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. This is gonna sound really bizarre, Capricorn, but they showed me a snowman, and then Frosty the snowman. I know a lot of people don't want snow or not dealing with snow, but actually, what they ended up showing me, the Frosty, you know, the Frosties from Wendy's. Some of you might be craving ice cream or a Frosty or French fries. They kept showing me fast food, and honestly, it made me hungry. I don't know if you're having hunger pains or cravings, or you just really want to cheat on your diet if you're on a diet. And nothing is better than a Frosty and French fries. Nothing, honey. Okay. But they kept giving me dietary stuff. So I don't know if that's a focus for you or what. Take it or leave it, right? The other thing that they showed me was ears, eyes, nose, throat, taste. So it's like sensory overload, right? Some of you, it's just like, oh gosh, sensory overload this upcoming week, where you might have a lot of different things going on, or a lot of sensory overload. And that could be good or bad, because sometimes when we're like indulgent, I got like an indulgent vibe, wanting to be more indulgent, or you have been more indulgent, where it's like everything tastes so good, you know, looks so beautiful, like that energy. Or it could be on the other side of that, where you're overindulging, you're overdoing it, you're being tempted a lot. So take whatever side you're on, but that's a weird message, right? That's a weird message. So, well, you've got the moon here. That would explain a lot. Thank you for the $10, Kat. This is Piscean energy for some of you, highlighting your emotions, your feelings, your instinct. You know, oh my gosh, I never noticed this. This says comfort and digestion. Didn't I just say that? Can you read that? Comfort and digestion. But it also talks about, like I said, your home, your family, your habits, your privacy, your emotions, your moods. You might be feeling a bit moody. Maybe some of you are getting cravings because emotionally feeling a bit moody. Some of my females might be hormonal, or it might be that time. I'm just saying, okay? But and it's like food is soothing to you, or you're using food to soothe you, something like that. Because this card talks about sustenance, so be careful with that. You know, all good things in moderation. I'm not saying you need to cut something completely out, but all good things in moderation. Don't use substances or food, whatever, though, to replace an emotion. It's okay to do it out of enjoyment, or to want to, yeah, enjoy, taste, touch, but not to replace an emotion that you really need to bridge the gap of on your own, through meditation, through getting connected with your higher self, and paying attention to your emotions, not shooing them away. You know, listen to your emotions and stop making your emotions wrong. They're not wrong. All right? Instead, listen to them if that's what you've been doing. Their guidance. Okay. So, I've gotten the Eight of Pentacles for like every zodiac sign. Is everybody working on themselves this week or what? Eight of Pentacles and Six of Swords. So I feel like Capricorn, doing some work on yourself, moving things forward. Here's you wanting to ignore some emotions. All right, here's you wanting to ignore some emotions. Because maybe if you give too much attention to that, it gets a little bit tumultuous. And then you find yourself wanting to soothe it with things or food. And needing to work on that. Now, some of you, you've already done that work. You're doing some self-care. You know, you're reaching for some goals here. It's requiring a lot of hard work, but I feel you're up to it. You're feeling you might get a payout or just universe giving you a pat on the back. People being more generous to you. Your time and energy being valued here. And your heart chakra opening up. But it's going to require some work on yourself first. Some of you, it's like, pay attention to the present moment. You know, find something in your surroundings that you can give your focus to that makes you feel good. Especially if you're having some emotional, hormonal stuff going on. Whether you're male or female. Some of you are afraid of your emotions. You're afraid that it's going to guide you in the wrong direction, or you try to dismiss them or make them wrong. And like I said, the emotions are your guidance system. Do not shy away from them. You know, instead seek to understand why you are feeling the way that you're feeling. Meditation might really help you to focus that energy, Capricorn. Let's see person you're connecting to. Oh my gosh, my cards are flying. Literally. You've got the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess here. What flew out? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh wee, ooh wee. Seven of Swords, deception. I have a song in my head. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, go on and fool me. 'Cause I can't care about anything but you. I haven't heard that song in a while. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, go on and fool me. Somebody wants someone's love, even if it's not real. Just go on and pull that wool over my eyes because I want that emotional satisfaction. I don't know if that's you or the person you're connecting with, but that's a red flag. There's a red flag on whoever you're connecting with this week. Like somebody here is not being completely honest with their feelings, whether that's you or them. I feel it's them, but take it as it resonates. If you're not speaking to someone, or maybe you are, there's like some spying, stalking, untrustworthy energy going on. I feel it on the person you're connecting with side, but it could be on yours. And I'm not saying that to make you paranoid, but I feel that this person is paranoid. There's some paranoia around the connection, you know? Somebody might be woefully, is that a word? That's not a word I usually say. Willingly ignoring red flags because they just want to be loved by you, or vice versa. You know? Or, you know, You could be working on yourself and you're connecting with someone that they're just not being honest about their relationship status or things that they've committed to, you know, saying I'm like fully committed to this direction or path or faith or belief or relationship, whatever. But really, not so much, you know. You could feel a very intuitive connection with this person, or there's secrets. There's secrets surrounding this connection. Okay, I'm just going to flat out say this, and this is only going to be for a few of you, and you would know this, so it's not a prediction, it's already a reality, you're already aware. Some of you are dealing with someone that has a mistress, or you are the mistress. There's a third party here. Or somebody's lying about being available, they're not available, or they're saying they're separated, they're not separated. You know, like that. And I don't really like those messages. That gets kind of into the nitty-gritty. I like to stay in the energy, not the practical. So I guess I don't usually say things like that, but some of you, you know, if that's you, don't ignore your feelings and your intuition if that's the case, Capricorn. All right, but for the rest of you, I just feel like energetically speaking, this person has some paranoia going on, paranoid thought, or they are not being completely honest with their feelings, okay? So let's get some guidance. You have consciousness here. So again, this is talking about the third eye, your intuition, listening to your emotions, listening to the way that you're feeling. Let that be your guiding force this week. This person has the existence card. I never really get that card. What is this? I have another song coming in my head. It's a 90s girl group. Never ever. Never ever have I ever been so low. This is such an old song. They were like a one-hit wonder. This is how old they are. I bought their single song CD back when CDs were a thing. Does anybody know this song? All Saints, thank you. Y'all are on it. All Saints. Never ever. I don't know if that's the song, but that's the part of the lyrics. She talks at the beginning of the song, and that's what was coming through. At the beginning, she mostly just talks. You could resonate with that song. That could resonate with this person. So, this is your person's guidance. They need to integrate what they've learned in the past into their now experience. And really being encouraged to drop the facade or to be honest, obviously, about how they're feeling. I wish I could remember how that song starts. See, I started to hear it, and then it kind of went away. Seeing if you guys put it in the chat. Anyways, look that song up. If you probably have to Google it. I used to have that memorized, that song, actually, and now I can't think of any of the words. All right, so we're going to go to Aquarius now. Aquarius. Okay, I got tied up and twisted the way it used to be, crash into me. That's the song, right? By Dave Matthews Band. Crash into me, baby. Come to you. Tied up and twisted the way I used to be. For you, for me, come crash into me. That was the lyrics. And they were showing me two energy streams that were intertwined with each other. Tied up and twisted the way I used to be. So some of you, this energy is about a connection that you've been tied up and twisted into, or you feeling energetically intertwined with this person. Somebody could have you somebody could want you to get twisted up with them again. If you have untwisted that chain, if you cut the cords of attachment, someone could be wanting to crash into, get you tied up to them again, just basically get you energetically hooked on them again, Aquarius. Or you could be doing that even if you didn't have a disconnection. Do y'all hear those crows? I swear, it's like they heard we was going to do Aquarius and the crows were like, I've got something to say. Really? Did you hear that? Go somewhere else and talk. I don't know. Crows or ravens might be a significant animal for you, Aquarius, since they wanted to show up during your reading. But even if you didn't have a disconnection with this person, you're just really intertwined in someone's energy, or they have the ability to get you tied up and twisted the way you used to be. You know what I'm saying? Just the mention of their name or just their presence in your energy gets you tied up and twisted. Or you may do that to them, okay? Because it could always be interchangeable energy since it's a general reading. But let's see. Let's see. There's 3 of them. They're circling this tree. Oh, that's way too many, way too many, way too many. Hold up, just one. One card for my Aquarius. Let's see. I still got 2. Fine. You have the semi-sextile of allowing and Scorpio energy. Some of you could have that in your chart, be dealing with one, or it's just that vibe, right? Like, I feel like Aquarius, this card is all about seeing the potential growth Things coming to fruition that maybe you put some time, energy, and work into. This is seeing the reward or getting some sort of reward during this time frame. And I keep getting that message for Aquarius. Some of y'all need to play the lottery, okay? I'm not encouraging gambling. I'm just saying there's been a lot of lucky energy in Aquarian, in the Aquarian vibe. So help, make it work in your favor. But this is a growth cycle, okay? This is something that gives you hope coming in and getting some sort of reward. Now, you want to watch your temper, though, or you might be dealing with someone that's quite temperamental, especially if they're a water sign, but it could be earth as well. Either way, you've got this energy coming in, which is transformative, yes, but it's also intense. It's a bit secretive. It could be a bit obsessive, lusty, deep, mysterious energy. All right, so you might have that surrounding you, Aquarius. Somebody, you might be like coming off to others as intense, mysterious, lusty. You might have someone lusting after you, or vice versa. I will tell you straight up, I have Mars in Scorpio. It's one of my major placements for Scorpio in my birth chart. And this last full moon, I want to say it made me lusty, but it brought out the shadow part of me. So I don't know if some of you felt that as well. I did an Instagram video on how I was feeling. There's two sides to Dana, let me tell you that. I'm not all gumdrops and lollipops. You know what I'm saying? So you could have also been giving off that intense vibe, Aquarius, especially if you have heavy water placements, or you're dealing with someone like that is kind of has that primal seductive energy, and maybe you like that about them, Aquarius, because Aquarians love mystery. So, take it as it resonates, but this is your shadow self kind of showing up. You're asked to embrace it, not to be ashamed of it or push it away. I think a lot of people get embarrassed by their shadow self, but it's part of who you are. So, and we all have a shadow. I don't care how much you're in the light side of yourself. Even the lightest star has a shadow, okay? So, I'm not saying stay stuck in it, but don't dismiss it. Okay. So let's get some cards out. The Queen of Pentacles. From the Page of Wands. Ace of Swords. The Fool. Ooh! This looks good. This is knowing your worth, standing your ground, not really budging. Aquarius, if you have set your mind on something, you are not going to go backwards on that. At least not this week. Because this energy is pretty assured that they made the right choice. Pretty confident in themselves. And feeling pretty good about it, You might be feeling pretty good about yourself. Your self-esteem may get a boost this week. And yet you're being a little bit playful in the energy, okay? So this is confidence written all over it. All over it. And, confidence attracts confidence. So, you could be attracting friends, people, partners in your life that are attracted to that confidence, and they might be intensely attracted to you, Aquarius, because you might be giving off that magnetic type of vibe. You've got some clarity here. A new beginning coming in. Abundance. There's that luck. All right. Just don't get too far into your ego, Aquarius. Be humble about it. Don't get too far into your shadow self that you forget your heart, your empathy. You know what I'm saying? Because you could hurt another if you get too far into your ego. Just FYI. Or yourself, honestly. But it looks good. So your energetic space is clearing out. So let's go back to the original message. If you were intertwined with a person, it's either an intertwinement that you like, that's got you feeling good, that you're getting clarity on, or it's something you've cut the cord on and you're not going to reinvest your energy into that energy stream because you've got clarity now. All right? And some of you both, vice versa, whatever. Oh my gosh. You've got someone obsessed. Obsessed. The Devil and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is your energy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Temperance. The Hermit. You got somebody lusting after you, Aquarius. Interestingly enough, I have that Pink song in my head again. You Make Me Sick. Like, ooh, this is really interesting. So, I'm going to divide these energies out. You've got some opportunities coming in that's allowing you to feel a little bit more secure in your environment or with yourself. You are connecting with an energy here that's kind of behind the scenes, secretive, might be an obsessive personality, an intense personality. There could be a lust factor involved here, but they are not playing around, you know. This person may feel like they have a toxic connection to you, yet they're drawn to the connection anyways. This person could feel like they're intertwined with your energy. Because think about the lyric that I got from that song. Tied up and twisted the way I like to be. Is that the lyric? To you, to me, come crash into me. This person might be a little tied up and twisted. I'm just saying. You know, you could derive from that what you want, but if this is intimate, there's a lot of sexual chemistry or energy. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's move on. This person underneath the deck, they got some moodiness going on, doing some inner self-reflection. This person knows their own worth. So don't get me wrong. I don't feel like insecurity on this person's side. I just feel a strong attraction to the Aquarius. They're gearing up to take some action because they're ready to manifest things. All right. So I wouldn't be surprised if you already know who this is or they're making themselves known to you. Oh my gosh. What is going on with your energy now? All of my cards are blowing away. Yeah. Some of you, this person lurks in the shadows, but intuitively you may already know. Whatever. You might be in a relationship with this person and they're just finding you really freaking sexy. I'm not really sure. Take it as it resonates. So let's get some guidance. I'm going to have to go pick those cards up. This person may like to fight. They may want to fight. You know, play fight. Whatever. Or they're just kind of a combative personality. This reading is making me blush. And then your energy is in patience and comparison. So you're being encouraged to focus on yourself. Okay? And take care of yourself, Aquarius. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't get into the comparison game. Allow yourself to be happy, to be free, to be abundant this week because that's what's coming in for you. You know, don't involve yourself in conflict if that's what this person is bringing to you. So, never a dull moment, right? So, oh, sorry, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio, an Aries, Virgo, Taurus, You could be dealing with an air sign, but I feel this is your energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but take it as it resonates. Pisces. Hold on, I gotta go pick up my cards. Hold, please. Just in case you were curious what cards flew out, it was the Fool, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. All right, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces. I heard focus, 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 focus. That's all I kept hearing over and over and over and over and over again. Some of you are having difficulty focusing. The spirit's like, focus, focus, focus. Linda, Linda, listen. Like that. And if it's not problems focusing, you might be hyper focused on something. They showed me too, and this is a side note, a lighting fixture. Somebody was unscrewing a light bulb or needing to change their light bulbs. Side note, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I kept getting. Focus, 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 focus. So let's see where that's headed. Some of you do need to pay attention to your health, okay? Go to your checkups if you are behind on your checkups. They were showing me some health messages here, but I feel like you're reprioritizing your focus once you can get your brain together, because I do feel a scattered energy within your brain right now. Or a lot of different things calling your attention or focus. Pisces, you got your card. You got your own card. This is your energy. This is imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, magical, like a Pisces. And on the other side of that, Pisces, and you know this better than any other zodiac sign, sometimes that can go too much into the impractical, into the escapist, into like a worry war energy, into like an unorganized vibe. So, be careful, because I feel like you're straddling the edge of being hyper focused and then not focused at all, or scattering your energy too thin, scattering yourself too thin, right? So make sure you're staying logical. Make sure you're bringing in some practical energy, okay? But for the most part, I feel as the week goes through, this is going to dissipate. You're going to start feeling like yourself again, especially for those that the health message was about. Getting back into alignment with your natural rhythm of your body is important, and you might be feeling a little bit better as the week goes forward, especially after the 5th of May. Yeah, there's that revitalization coming in, the sun. The Seven of Wands, the Magician. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This looks good, Pisces. Sorry, I got my fingernails stuck in my hair. This is, I just heard warding off bad energy, warding off negative energy. Some of you are doing that. This is getting reconnected with your happiness, positivity, blocking out the negative energy, the toxic energy, and getting into manifestation mode. You've got support with you or around you. Some of you, a reconciliation may be in the cards. But I feel like either way, this is being more supportive emotionally of yourself, focusing on you, focusing on your health, focusing on your mental well-being. Oh, there goes a card. That's wind. You know what I'm saying? And coming from that place is helping you to kind of move things along or create the energy that you're wanting. Definitely, if you're able to, get out in the sun this week. I feel like that vitamin D is going to help boost your energy, Pisces. But I just feel like they keep giving me a word, magnanimous. I don't even know what that means. If you've been stuck in kind of a monotonous or a monotony type of energy, this is encouraging you to explore, go outside, connect with the sun, do something different. You know, some of you might be just getting out more. But then don't forget to take time for yourself. So don't overindulge. Don't go into that illogical, escapist energy. Some of you are manifesting a connection here. Let's see what this person's energy is. The Star. I don't know why I reacted like that. Aquarian energy for some of you. Oh, the Six of Cups. It's looking now. So some of you are healing yourself or a connection, or it's available in the energy. You could be connecting with someone that's also, you know, having some wish fulfillment. Who had the song King of Wishful Thinking? Taurus. Some of you could be connecting with that or an Aquarian. But even if not, I feel like this person is going through their own healing, you know, wanting that, kind of going outside of the box, reaching for new things. You might have past history with this person. This could be someone from your past showing up in the energy. You could be manifesting this person into your now, you know, energetically, spiritually, or literally in the 3D. This could be someone you have a relationship with or a commitment with, or you did in the past, and or this person is kind of committed to how they feel, not really wanting to let go, but not really taking action. There's a bit of stubbornness here on this person's energy. Isn't that Taurus energy? Because now I have King of Wishful Thinking in my mind again. Some of you are connecting with the Taurus. What was monogamous? Magnanimous is another word for forgiving. Thank you. I honestly would have had to look that up. Some of you, forgiveness is the answer, you know. But maybe you need to heal yourself before you can do that, because I do feel like you can't just jump into going from, you know, possibly being hurt just straight to forgiveness. There is an emotional steps that you have to go through, okay? Otherwise, it isn't really true forgiveness. Like, you have to process it first within yourself before you can give it to another. That's just how it works, you know? So some of you, it is about forgiveness, but it doesn't have to be. There's just a sense of connection or reconnection here. This person working on themselves, healing themselves, you doing the same. It's really, you're pulling in some nice energy here, Pisces. What is this? Wow, schizophrenia in the reverse. The master. What? So some of you are suffering from mental illness, or maybe this person you're connecting with is, or just mentally, physically, spiritually, you've not been feeling well. And it's because your thoughts might have been going into a fearful place or into the space where things just weren't making sense or working out for you. And maybe you took the impact of that for some of you or the person you're connecting with. But it came out in the reverse. So I feel like you're starting to bridge the gap again. You're starting to feel like yourself again. Prioritizing yourself is so important this week, because you're the creator of your own experience, all right? And I do feel that you have support here. Your guard is a little bit up, but there's balance coming in, all right? This person has the master. This person could have mastered something in their life, or they're getting close to that. And or they're being guided towards like the mastery of a lesson or something that they came here on their spiritual path to learn about. And it could be around faith or spirituality or commitments. I keep wanting to say master class, which I think is a series on Oprah. I don't know if some of you watch Super Soul Sundays on Oprah's network or something. Oprah's an Aquarius. Masterclass. I don't know. That could connect with you or the person you're dealing with. Take it or leave it. Anyways, you zodiac signs you might be dealing with. I have Pisces here, Aquarius here, Leo. Could be Aries, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus, Libra. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I have. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you for the 1999, Gina. Thank you guys for joining me today. Loving you so much. Pisces, Capricorn, your you versus them reading is going to be out tonight. I did not forget you. I just had a busy day yesterday. So it's already recorded, ready to go. So you'll get your extended you versus them today. Be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, thank you for all of the super chats and the love and the support. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live there as well for more fun stuff. Tarot Time with Dana. Linked in the About section. Otherwise, I'm wishing you a beautiful Sunday. And I'm going to go help my son pack up and say bye to him. He's moving out today. Actually, I wanted to see if he wanted to come live. Do you guys want to meet my son? Are you interested in that? Can you hang out for 10 more minutes? Let me go see if he's free. What do you think? Yes. Okay, let me go see if he's available. Ah! not shy. Hold on. I don't know how many I have left.
Oh.
Here, come sit by me. Sorry about that. I had to find him. I didn't know where he was at.
He's inside.
So, my oldest son, isn't he cute?
You can't see anything through the chat.
You can see yourself. And here's my youngest one. Isn't he cute? These are my two Virgos. They're both Virgos. Devin's moving out today. And that makes me really sad.
All my stuff's packed, actually.
Are you ready to leave?
Yeah, we've been waiting on you.
Aw. You ready to leave the nest?
I'm not ready to leave, but we've been waiting on you to leave.
He's gonna miss me, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess I'm gonna let him leave, but I wanted you guys to say hey to him since he's ready to fly the coop today. So.
I'll be back to get my bed this week.
Okay. Alright, well, have fun today, guys. Happy Sunday. Till next time, my friends. Namaste. He's 20, by the way. Yes, I had him when I was
21
young.
in September, guys.
I had him when I was a teenager. I know. Okay, so... oh, hello! Well, here's the other one. This is my youngest. He's 9. I have a wide variety of children. My other Virgo. Anyways, love you guys. Happy Sunday. Till next time.